Hello and welcome to Project Eucharist. Today we are going to talk about the Eucharistic miracle of Alboraya Almachera in the year 1348. On June 10th, 1348, the parish priest of Alboraya received an emergency call from a Muslim convert named Hassam Arda. He lived in the neighboring farmland of Almacera, which at that time depended on the parish of Alboraya for pastoral needs. Hassam Arda wished to receive the Holy Viaticum as he was seriously injured and in the danger of dying. The priest quickly set out on his mule and carried along consecrated host in a small casket. On his journey, the clouds darkened and it began to rain heavily. To reach Almacera, he had to cross the Karaishet ravine, a long, narrow and deep river. Amid the storm, the priest and his mule began to cross the ravine. While crossing the riverbed, both he and his mule were dragged by the strong currents of the stream. The mule lost his balance and slipped. The priest also fell off but managed to escape unharmed. However, to his dismay, the casket and the consecrated hosts were lost in the ravine. He tried long and hard to find the hosts, which were scattered in the raging currents, but couldn't find them. Saddened by the unfortunate incident, he knelt in repentance and begged God's pardon for his carelessness in losing the sacred species. When he returned to Alboraya, he informed the residents, who went out in search of the casket. A while later, two fishermen saw a bright, luminous light dazzling at the bank of the ravine. As they moved closer, they saw three fish according to the tradition of Alboraya, or two fish according to the tradition of Almacera, with their heads raised above the water as if frozen, holding the sacred host in their mouths like a trophy. Amazed at the supernatural sight, the fishermen ran to find a priest. On hearing the story, the priest was suspicious. Nonetheless, he swiftly put on his stole and surcoat, took a chalice that was donated by Therese Gildevidaure, wife of King James I of Aragon, and went to the location. Upon arriving, he was flabbergasted. The fishermen weren't joking after all. In reverence, he procured the host from the mouth of the fish and placed them in the chalice. The fish swam back into the waters and vanished down the ravine. During this time, many villagers had gathered, men, women, and children. They were enchanted by the mystical event and were filled with amazement. Renewed in faith, they brought back the sacred host to the church in a solemn procession. Shortly, the fishermen found the casket at the bottom of the ravine. In memory of the event, Almacera built a chapel in the place of the ravine called Miracle del Piexil, where the hosts were lost. In 1907, a hermitage named Ermita del Piexil was built at Alboraya by the sea, replacing an old monument where the fish had carried the hosts in their mouths. Each year on Monday, following the solemnity of Pentecost, the festival of the miracle of the fish is commemorated at the Hermitage of Piexits, along with other festivities and cultural events. If this video inspired you to love our Eucharistic Lord, please share it with your friends. I would like to challenge you to visit the Blessed Sacrament frequently. Pour out your heart to the Lord. Share with Him your joys and your sorrows, your difficulties, your pains, your joys, your sufferings, and He will be there to guide you, to bless you, and to heal you. God bless.